Welcome to this edition of Accessible NJ. Today we are checking out the cool old town of Freehold, New Jersey. This is where I live. This is where Bruce Springsteen, the singer, was raised. And we are in front of my favorite pizza place in the entire world, Federici's Pizza. They have lovely outside dining, but you can take out, you can eat inside, but it's definitely one of the best places I've had pizza ever. There's the Metropolitan right there. They have some nice food too. And Court Jester right next door, also nice burger, sandwich, salads place. So cool little restaurants all here. And here they have actually a small hotel, very expensive but really cool. If you wanted to spend a day or so in this little town, the American Cafe is also, American Hotel's got really good food, but a little bit more pricey than the other two places right next door. Cool thing about this is they have a bunch of these little alleys that go between the buildings to a big parking lot with lots of parking. Cool little fun packed Andrew Carnegie Library. Andrew Carnegie, the industrialist, steel mill owner, he gave away a lot of money to build a lot of libraries, and this is one of the ones that he did right here, 1903. There's still libraries all over the United States and even the world that he donated a lot of his millions and millions of dollars. Another little alley to get to the parking lot. There's an Indian Bristow I've never eaten here. We've definitely eaten at the Cafe 360. They've got great coffee, desserts, gelato. Sure. There's actually a hookah bar down there, which you can sit and smoke. And then there's a really cool old little diner, like tiny little diner right across the street there. Hopefully you can see it. And we're gonna head back up. So it's a very accessible little town. Great for just about anybody who wants a nice old school kind of downtown kind of feel without having to drive to a big city. Lots of parking, lots of accessibility, totally awesome food choices. There's a lot of Latino and Mexican population, so multiple choices in Mexican, and that's where we're heading for lunch later. Again, anybody who's a pizza fan, thin crust bar pie, Dave Portnoy gave this.
We got ladies' night at the bar.
Dave Portnoy gave this a very high, one of his top rankings in history. It's like 8.9 on his scale. Anybody who watches that show would know that's a very high rating. Got this little gazebo here live music here, different days. You can check out their schedule. Downtown Freehold. Where are we going? More outside eating. I've never tried here, but right across the street here. Hold on, Morgan. Hit the button and I'll no. So this whole area right in the front of the Hall of Records, they set up music and they have free concerts every Thursday in the summer. That's a cool little thing. Come down, spend a couple hours, have something to eat. I was just informed there's a couple ramen places as well.
At least 2.
But this town, this road, the American Army during the Revolution followed the British Army on their retreat.
Yeah, I told Chris about, I told you, we're going to take
through Freehold back in, I think, 1777, 1778. See, it's got the cool old buildings that go back to the early 1900s. Is that a bear factory? What is that?
I don't know. Photos?
I didn't realize ramen was popular enough to have more than one store. Got a Peruvian restaurant we just passed, and really lovely flower shop over on the other side. Another smoke cigar place ahead, and of course got to give our honorable mention to Rita's. There's Rita's across the street. There's also a bus stop right across, so you can get here from New York. One more honorable mention. We're stopping at our favorite Mexican restaurant. That's El Maison. Have outside dining in the summer, and that concludes our trip through downtown Freehold. I think it's a lovely little town, very accessible, plenty of parking, lots of restaurants. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.